everyone, it's me, the Anti-Beauty Queen, and today's video is all about being sick. Yeah, I'm sick. Look at me. I did my eyebrows and I put on mascara. That's about it. That's all you're getting. And you're getting my glasses. So if you can't even look at me right now. I look like Cyclops from X-Men. This is what you're getting, and you're also getting a little treat. You get a little Matthew McConaughey from his time on Dazed and Confused. I'm breathing like Dom DeLuise, insert picture, and I'm sniffing and sneezing, and this is like day 5. So I thought I would do a video on all the things that you can do to help you when you're sick, and all the things that may just make your life a little easier and a little bit more bearable, because I don't know what's worse than a head cold. Probably shitting yourself, but head colds are pretty goddamn bad, and I have one, and I'm off work. Sugar Bear's sick, my mom's sick, my friends are sick, like my neighbor is probably sick. Everyone has this head cold in my town. And Sugar Bear gave it to me. He came home last Tuesday night and goes, I don't feel so well. And I knew right from then, at that point, I knew I was gonna get sick, and I woke up the next day feeling like trash. So all of these things that are like beside me right now are in no particular order. They're just things that have made my life okay for the past week, and I thought I would share it with you. So without further ado, take me as I am, in all my glory, and hopefully you enjoy this video. First things first, okay, get yourself a good box of Kleenex. This is the Kleenex Soothing Lotion. My mom brought over this goddamn generic brand of tissues, and now my nose is raw. And I looked at that box of tissues, I threw it to the ground, and I said, what the hell is wrong with you, woman? Why are you bringing me something that I wouldn't give to my worst enemy? That 2-ply, no, not even 2-ply, that 1-ply of tissue just destroyed my nose and destroyed my entire sinus region. So I went out like a big girl and I got myself the good stuff. And this might cost you just a little bit extra, but you will thank yourself in the long run. And this one has aloe vera, okay? This is what's gonna save you. Just don't skim out on tissue. I'm gonna stick this tissue right here, okay? Because I'm probably gonna need it at some point in this video. One thing though that my mom did make, and no, this isn't a tampon, she's really into essential oils. She has like 100 diffusers. She has essential oils for every single thing that she does, and this is something that I actually used from her, like witchcraftery, and it works. And you're gonna look so unbelievably crazy when you stick this up your nose. But what this is, it's basically a home remedy version of Vicks. And it's already like, I can feel it in my nose, and I just opened the cap. What she did is she made like a blend of eucalyptus type oils that really helps with like your, I don't know, she called it RTC and eucalyptus. I don't even know what that means. Something to do with like breathing. I don't know. But she puts the drops in here, and you stick this on to not allow like the scent to escape. And when you're ready, you shove this up your nostrils and you just breathe it in. Oh. And now that I can almost breathe properly, that is strong. But what this does is like you inhale it, and the eucalyptus just opens up your sinuses, and it makes it so that you can actually breathe for 5 seconds. Now, she got these little doodads on Amazon. I think they're literally just called like nasal containers. I don't even know. I'll link what it is like down below. I'll have to ask her. But they're amazing, and it's not even for like if you're sick. These things can work if you're someone who stresses out really easily and you need to kind of like maybe breathe in some lavender to calm you down, or you can use it if you're really prone to motion sickness and you can inhale a little bit of ginger scent, or if you're having a really bad headache, peppermint. I mean, the possibilities are endless, and she saved my life, because one thing I cannot stand is when you can't taste your food when you're sick. You snuff this up your nose and you can finally taste your meal. So thank you, Mom. Another thing she made with her herbalness, her essential oils and all things holy, she made me homemade lip balm, and she actually bought these containers and she made them for our whole family because everyone is like down for the count, and she put real honeycomb, I think that's what you would have. Beeswax. She made it with beeswax, and then she put in like actual tasting oils, so like peppermint, cinnamon, cherry, and then she put in the essential oils as well. And as you can see, I've already dug into it, and I can just like, just smother it all over, and you can feel like the beeswax on your lips. It smells good, it feels good, it instantly just moisturizes your lips. So, I mean, if you are able to get yourself essential oils, really stock up on like eucalyptus, peppermint, anything that will just make you feel like calm and good. And if you can't make your own lip chap, obviously, just stock up on lip chap, because your lips will get so dry and uncomfortable, especially when you sleep. Because when you sleep, you turn into like, I'm gonna take these off and just not there. Can you see my eyeballs? Like, especially when you sleep, because you turn into a mouth breather, because you can't breathe through your nose and your whole mouth just gets so dry and gross. Which brings me to my next thing. Okay, this is the Lush Mint Julep lip scrub. My mom made me a homemade lip scrub, but you know, sometimes you just have to go to the professionals, and this stuff just rips all the dead skin off. And I would use it every single morning as soon as I woke up, then slather my lips with her homemade lip chap, and then take residence on the couch. Two products though that have been a lifesaver this week is the Ultra Repair Cream. Now this is the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream in Intense Hydration. I can't breathe. Safe for sensitive skin. And I'm just gonna take these off. Okay, look at this. Look at this face. Just give it a gander. I actually got this in a sample pack from Sephora like a couple weeks ago, and I've never had any product from First Aid Beauty. I mean, obviously I've heard about First Aid Beauty because all the YouTubers talk about it, but this is the first time I ever received or used this, and holy cow, okay? The YouTubers can talk until they turn blue in the face, because this stuff actually works. And I would use this, and like, it's just a little tiny sample. I'd use it on my nose, and it instantly would just like lock in moisture and make it so that my nose wasn't so raw and dry and gross and peeling. And if I had to venture out into the actual world and talk to people, you wouldn't get those stares where they look at your nose, but really like they're trying to look at your eyes, but they're looking at your nose, looking at your eyes, because they just see crust. And this is what like really helped me. And I don't know about other people, but my elbows, look at this. My elbows get so dry when I'm sick. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. So I have been slathering this on my entire body, and it's the Nivea Body Lotion Repair and Care Heals Dry Rough Skin for 48 hours. I'm not really sure it does it for 48 hours. I'm pretty sure it does it for like a couple hours, because you're constantly washing yourself because you're sick and you feel gross. But this helped my elbows, because I get look at what is on me. I get such dry elbows when I'm sick. I don't understand it. Last couple of things before I get into like entertainment purposes, because you're gonna spend a lot of time doing nothing. So I'm gonna let you in on some things that you could probably watch or partake in to not make you go crazy. But honestly, if you have a sore throat, you need to get yourself tea, okay? Just do it. It's honestly, just do it. And I purchased the medicinal seasonal teas. Now this one's the organic throat tea, and it does temporarily just lets your throat soothe itself, and it coats it. And for an added bonus, I throw in some homemade honey. Now this came from a family friend from their bee farm, and I'm not saying go out and like harvest your own bee nectar, but like just try to get an actual like organic honey, nothing with a lot of sugar, nothing that has a lot of chemicals in it. You want like organic, natural honey to add into your tea. And I took off the cap because it clearly had where the bee farm's from. But you want to put it in with your tea so that it coats your whole throat, and then you have some form of temporary relief so you don't feel like your mouth is literally knives. Because I always get a sore throat when I get a head cold, and the sore throat is really what makes the whole situation so unbearable, because you don't want to like swallow, you don't want to talk, you don't want to drink fluids, you don't want to eat anything because it hurts. And that at least helps you, that's like for a little bit. And then obviously you just stockpile Halls or stockpile this is Rexall, so this is like a cheap brand, but this is the sore throat spray. Now I don't like using this, I just don't like it. I think it's disgusting and I don't find that it works, but family members that do live here use it all the time. But I am someone that will just, this whole thing will be gone by today. Last couple of things, pretty self-explanatory, but you're gonna want to get yourself some gosh darn medicine, and I swear by these two brands. Now, the Tylenol I always use for the nighttime because it just knocks your ass out and you actually are able to sleep. Now, this one in particular is the extra strength, so it helps with nasal congestion, aches and pains and chills, sore throat, dry cough, because that is the one thing that keeps me up, is the dry cough. I cough and cough and cough, I keep everyone else awake, runny nose and sneezing, headaches, fever, all that jazz. And then this is the most god-awful thing you'll put into your body, but my god does it work. It's the Buckley's Complete. Now this is the mucus brand, okay, because this is mucus that is causing you to still be sick, and we all have it. It's the most disgusting word, mucus. Like literally the thing that describes the most disgusting thing in our body is called the most disgusting word, mucus. Like who came up with that? Mucus. And this stuff actually works. Now it tastes like, honest to God, like you're going to hell. Like it literally tastes as if life is no more. You take a swig of this and you think about all the life decisions in that split second as soon as this touches your lips. Because no sore throat, no congestion will ever trick your taste buds when it comes to Buckley's. You might not be able to taste your soup, you might not be able to taste your Gatorade, but you sure as hell will taste this, and it literally tastes as if you're drinking Vicks Vapor Rub. It's awful, but like the commercial says, it tastes awful, but it works. Alright, so let's get into the actual fun things. Let's get into the things that you can do to help make yourself just not go stir crazy, because you know when you're sick, you either stay in bed all day or you sit on the couch all day, and I mean there's only so many like Facebook messages that you can read or so many Instagram pages you can scroll through, so you have to actually like dive into something that's going to keep your attention longer than like a half an hour. And that's where Netflix comes in, or any form of like online streaming. Pick a show you've never watched before that you've always said to yourself, you know, one day if I'm really sick and I can't go anywhere, I'm going to watch that entire season. Do it! This is the perfect opportunity to sit on your couch, do absolutely nothing, but watch Netflix. And the show that I have been obsessed with since the beginning of this disease is Crazy Head. Now, it is by the same people who did Misfits. It's about two girls who can see demons and they have to like kick ass and chew bubblegum. And I love it because it's a BBC show, or it was like, it's a British show. And I just love the show. It's got two females who are kicking ass, and that's exactly what I need to see when I'm down for the count. And it's so funny. It's so well written. It's got horror. It's got comedy. And If you're a fan of Misfits, if you're a fan of Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Supernatural, this is your show. Now, Sugar Bear and I have actually both been sick this week, so he's not had to take off too much time because just how his days all match up, but I have. But he's been able to come home relatively early from work, and we have been playing this game non-stop, and I'm still going to talk about it in my monthly favorites, because I'll still play it once I'm not sick. And it's 7 Days to Die. Now, I don't have the cover. I'll put a picture right here, but I talked about it in my Christmas haul. Oh my god, if you are a gamer or if you just like zombies, please go pick up this game. It is Minecraft meets Walking Dead meets any type of horror game that you have to stay alive. So it's got a little bit of like Resident Evil, it's got a little bit of The Last of Us. Is that what the game is? I love that game too. And it's got a whole lot of Minecraft, like I said, because the idea of the game is that you alone or you and a partner start from the beginning, like you're naked, and you have to go and literally like forge anything that's going to keep you alive. And you have 7 days to basically find shelter, find food, find water, find clothes, find weapons, and you have to make it all and really stay alive until the 7th day when the horde of zombies come, and you better be prepared. Now, if you want to watch some gameplay, I know that YouTube has a really great channel right now with a bunch of guys playing the game. Go check it out. It's so fun, and really, like, it's just made my week bearable because I, again, get to kick ass while I'm on a couch doing absolutely nothing. Now, it's for the PlayStation 4 or Xbox One, and I also know you can find it on PC version, so if you know someone who's a gamer or you yourself are a gamer, definitely check it out. Hopefully, though, you enjoyed this video. I know I'm cranky, I know this isn't my typical demeanor, but I am just over it, and I just really wanted to come on here and make a video for you, and I just hope if you're dealing with this, you feel better and you just get on the mend, because this is no way to start 2017. The cold starts off every year, I feel like, for myself, and if you're like me, you know the first couple of weeks of the new year, you're just, it's like time out, this doesn't count. So hopefully you feel better. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you want to follow me all over the internet, I gotta take a breath, I can't breathe very well. If you want to follow me all over the internet, my username is AuntyBeautyQueen. I'm on Tumblr, Twitter, Instagram, that's it. And until next time, I'll catch you on the flippy flop. Bye!